Get your guy completion and out of bounds.
Darnold stepping up. Can't take a sack here. He lost the football. And the Rams recover it. Byron Young, the rookie out of Tennessee, jumping on top of it. And Los Angeles will secure their first regular season win over San Francisco in 5.5 years.
Fumble recovered by the defense. First down, Los Angeles Rams.
Stadium a couple of years ago.
Oh, you can see the helmet just hits it. I think that.
3rd and 5. 2 minutes to play first quarter. Wentz floats it down the sideline. It's caught. It's Nacua. It's a touchdown.
You've got the one-on-one outside. See the inside leverage. Safety's going to come up here and watch Puka Nacua just get through this thing and give the quarterback an opportunity.
Oh, fumble on the snap, and Darnold rescues it. It'll be a loss of a yard. Back to Mitchell. And good penetration by Ernest Brown and Bobby Brown. Jacob Hummel is on for the Rams. Reeder had to be helped up. 3rd down and 8. Darnold floats it out there, and it's incomplete. Ronnie Bell could not hang on
to cut him off.
They get the snap off. Wentz looking deep. Got a man. It is caught. Bryson Hopkins with the catch.
They're all cut from the same cloth. And then when they go in there, there's nothing they can't do.
Wentz, end zone, it is grabbed. Is it a touchdown? What a play to fan.
Well, you want to talk about throwing a guy open. I mean, watch this back shoulder. Wentz just throwing it on that back shoulder. They lost 43-20 week 8, but really after their bye week in week 9 is where, or week 10 is really where they started playing great football.
Byron Young, the rookie out of Tennessee. Wentz deep down the middle, and it's past the sticks. Nice grab by Ben Skoranek. Loud at Levi's. Here is Wentz. Quick throw past the sticks. It is complete for a first down to Tutu Atwell in front of Samuel Womack.
Are getting their chance to contribute right here. That bodes well going down to the playoffs.
Another Carson Wentz run, and this one's into the end zone. Royce Freeman through the block, and Wentz with the spike after the rushing touchdown.
Freeman's going to get a block. Skoranek up top, going to get a block. Springs Carson Wentz as he dives over the end line. And go ahead, get excited.
Wentz flips it. It is caught. Atwell holds on, and Los Angeles is in front. A lot of folks have a lot invested in that 2-point conversion, as does Carson Wentz and the Rams with less than 5 minutes left.
Did you see my run? You guys see my run?
3rd and 10. Darnold stepping up. Grabbed by Hoyt. It's a career-high 6th sack for Michael Hoyt in his first year as an outside linebacker. On first down, it'll be Ronnie Rivers on the carry. And he'll work ahead for about 5 with the forward progress to the 30. In the last 4 years, he just signed with the Rams in November. And a toss for a first down as he finds Davis Allen, the rookie out of Clemson. Wentz over the middle. It is Nacua. And he picks up about 9. There was the rookie receivers. Run blitz for 49ers, and Rivers beats it and takes it for a first down to the 42. Here with Washington, Young and Wentz. There is Rivers, and he's down to the 35-yard line. Wentz fires it, and he connects with Davis Allen. The rookie holds on for a 4th down conversion. Lined up top side of the formation. Off the fake, swing it out. It's the tight end Davis Allen as he'll pick up a few yards. And don't forget, Maher had that terrible postseason run last year. Remember, the Niners blocked one of his extra point tries